What's left of a man after 10 years in a cage for someone else's crime? That's what I kept asking myself the day I walked into that diner. The bell above the door jingled like it was mocking me. Grease on the walls, tired laughter. And then I saw her, my little sister, Emily, balancing plates, hands shaking, trying to hide bruises along her jaw. She looked up, froze, and the tray slipped from her fingers. Dishes shattered across the floor. Then she ran straight into me, her body trembling as she clung to my chest. For a second, it felt like time stopped, like I was holding the last piece of who I used to be. "You're out," she whispered, through tears. Finally. 10 years. A decade behind bars for something I never did. What came next cut deeper than any prison shank. "Your wife took everything, and her boyfriend hit me when I asked about the house. Our parents' house. She didn't just steal money, she stole my sister's safety." I kissed Emily's forehead and forced a calm I didn't feel. "I'll handle it." Prison changes a man. It strips you of everything until all that's left is patience and silence. 10 years gives you a lot of time to think about justice, about love, about what breaks first inside a man. The next day, I walked into the house that used to be mine. Claire, my wife, sat there in silk, glass of wine in hand, like royalty in stolen walls. Derek lounged beside her, that smug smirk painted across his face. He was the kind of man who thought pain only happened to other people. 10 years changes a man," she said. "We didn't think you'd come back." They laughed together, fingers touching under the table, pretending I wasn't there. I didn't flinch. I smiled, asked about the business, the house, the money. Her answers were smooth, but her eyes kept darting. She thought the man sitting across from her was still the fool she framed. That night, in a cheap motel off Route 9, I spread out documents like battle plans. Bank records, deeds, phone logs. Every piece of evidence whispered, betrayal. Forged signatures, my name in ink I never touched. And then the messages. "He'll never know. He'll rot in there forever." She hadn't moved on. She'd built her life on my ashes. And she'd let Emily suffer while she drank champagne in my house. I spent weeks watching, memorizing every habit. What time they left, what time they came home. Revenge doesn't come in a rush. It comes in measured breaths. When the folder was finally full, I went back. No anger, no threats, just quiet purpose. They were laughing when I walked in, the TV flashing blue light across their faces. I set the folder on the coffee table without a word. Claire frowned, opened it, and the room changed. Color drained from her face as the lies bled onto paper. Derek leaned forward, smirk fading. "Where did you get this?" she whispered. I leaned closer, calm as ever. "You left me with nothing but time," I said, "and time uncovers everything." Her mask cracked, tears, shaking, denial. He stayed silent, calculating, already deciding who to throw under the bus. I slid 2 envelopes across the table, one addressed to the police, the other to the press. "You built your empire on lies," I said. "Now watch it crumble." Claire reached for me, sobbing, voice trembling. "Please, we can fix this." I shook my head. "You can't fix 10 years. Behind me, I heard her fall apart. Derek cursed, pacing like a trapped dog. I didn't look back. Their cage had just closed. I didn't feel victory, only the quiet click of a lock. Not theirs, maybe mine. Outside, Emily sat in the car, eyes wide, waiting for an answer. "Is it over?" she asked. "It's over," I said. "They'll destroy each other now." She nodded, tears tracing the same lines the bruises once did. Night swallowed the road ahead. Emily stared out the window, the reflection of passing lights dancing on her tears. But I felt nothing. No peace, no triumph, just the weight of years no justice could return. The house, the money, the time, gone. But the truth finally belonged to me again. 10 years behind bars taught me how to survive cages. Now I'd taught them how it feels to live inside one. And I didn't need to see the sentence play out. Their punishment had already begun.